My lazy boss stole my work and bullied me for a year, so I meticulously documented everything and got him fired in a single meeting with the head of our department. For a year, my professional life was a nightmare and its name was Martin. He was my direct manager, a classic corporate bully who had failed his way upwards. He was incompetent, lazy, and deeply insecure, which made him cruel. His favorite tactic was stealing my work. I would spend weeks on a detailed market analysis, working late and weekends to get it perfect. I would email it to him for review, and in the big Monday meeting, he would present my slides, my data, and my conclusions as his own without changing a single word. When I tried to hint that I was the one who did the research, he would just smile and say, yes, the team did a great job under my direction. He took all the credit, and I got none of the recognition. Worse, he would actively sabotage me. He would give me the wrong deadlines for projects, then blame me for being late. He would forget to invite me to important meetings, then criticize me for not being up to speed on the discussion. In my one-on-one meetings, he would belittle me. Are you sure you are cut out for this kind of pressure, David? He would ask. You seem to be struggling to keep up. Complaining felt useless. It would be my word against a senior manager's. I knew I needed more than just a story. I needed an ironclad case. So I decided to stop being a victim and start being a prosecutor. My revenge began quietly. I created a secure folder on my personal cloud drive, far away from the company network. I called it the Martin file. Every single interaction became a piece of evidence. Every time he stole my work, I saved my original email to him with the timestamp, and then I took a screenshot of his presentation deck, showing he had just copied and pasted my slides. I documented every missed meeting invitation. I would save the meeting invite he sent to the rest of the team, and then I would screenshot my empty calendar to show I was excluded. Every time he gave me a verbal instruction that I knew was wrong, I would follow up with an email. Hi Martin, just to confirm our conversation, you have asked me to submit the quarterly report by Friday the 16th, correct? He would usually reply with a simple correct. When the real deadline of Wednesday the 14th passed, I had a digital record of him giving me the wrong date. I documented everything for 6 solid months. The file grew thick with screenshots, emails, and dated notes of his verbal comments. It was a meticulous, undeniable timeline of his incompetence and my abuse. The moment of truth came when my yearly performance review was due. He gave me a terrible review, citing the very issues he had engineered. He called me unreliable and lacking initiative. That was the final piece of evidence I needed. I requested a meeting with the head of our entire department, a woman named Sarah who was known for being tough but fair. In the meeting request, I simply wrote, I have some serious concerns about my performance review and Martin's management that I would like to discuss. I walked into her office with my laptop. Martin was there too, looking smug. He thought this was about me crying over a bad review. Sarah started the meeting. David, Martin has given me his assessment of your performance. I would like to hear your side. I just nodded, opened my laptop, and turned it to face her. My side is irrelevant, I said calmly. I would prefer to show you the objective facts. For the next 20 minutes, I walked her through the Martin file. I showed her the side-by-side comparisons of my work and his presentations. I showed her the email chains of him giving me wrong information. I showed her the meeting invites I never received. Martin's smug expression melted into pure panic. He started stammering, this is taken out of context, he is twisting things. But the evidence was overwhelming. It was a cold, hard log of his actions. Sarah was silent the entire time, her expression growing colder with every click. When I was finished, she just looked at Martin. Is there anything in this file that is not true, she asked. He could not answer. He just sat there defeated. She looked back at me. Thank you, David, you may go. 2 hours later, security was walking Martin out of the building with a box of his things. The next day, I was given a formal promotion and a new manager. He did not know I was building a case against him. He just thought I was a quiet victim he could push around. He never realized that the quietest people are often the ones who are paying the most attention.